What is going on? I am Chris, aka Scar, and this is another episode of A Lifted Thought. Thank you so much for watching yet another episode of A Lifted Thought, and I appreciate you very much. Everyone saying something in the comments, sharing, liking, all that, I appreciate it greatly. Lets me know that y'all are engaged, and hopefully you'll enjoy this topic. It's kind of random, but it's something I've been thinking about for a long time, and I feel like this is something that a lot of us can do, but we don't really go into it. Hopefully you'll indulge me with this topic. Now, we all know what whistling is. We all know what the sound is. If you heard it before, you know what it is. But what I want to talk about is whisper whistling. I had to name it because I couldn't find anyone who was talking about this. I searched on YouTube, Google, and all different types of stuff, but I couldn't find anyone talking about this. What I saw, I didn't see anyone talking about it. So I had to name it, and I called it whisper whistling. And essentially, whisper whistling is whistling, but in a more whisper sense. And I feel like we all kind of know how to do this one, but being able to control it is another story. So basically, the process of whisper whistling is pushing air out of your mouth or out of your lips, but instead of a full-on whistle, you slightly hold back, creating a more airy yet still melodic sound with the air, creating this whistling effect. And without further ado, here's one example that I would say is one that we can all do. Tell me if you can guess the song. Here we go. Now, I'm not quite sure if anyone would guess that, but there could be some people that could guess that by the rhythm, but I didn't really go by a strong melody. If you guessed it, write it out in the comments. And now here is the example 2 of me trying to make the melody and tune the air while I am whisper whistling. Here we go. Now, I would bet that a lot of y'all know what song that was, or at least you heard what I was doing a little bit better than the first attempt. Essentially, that is whisper whistling. It takes a lot of practice if you want to be able to get the notes out in a clearer way while still trying to be airy and not push out the full-on whistle. It is kind of a balancing act, but I'd like to see other people try it, talk about it, and I haven't heard anyone else talk about this topic, so I coined it. Whisper whistling. And lastly, I want to say I am pretty sure, positive, that there are plenty of folks out in this world who have been doing this longer than me, who may have thought about this, who blow me out of the water. With that said, that's the end of this video. Thank you so much for watching. Hopefully you leave some comments if you ever thought about this, or if you ever noticed this, or if you ever noticed that you've done it. And hopefully maybe you practice enough to get really, really good at it. And maybe you even show some videos of y'all trying it. And that's it, whisper whistling. Thank you so much. Give it a try and see if people can guess what songs you're doing. That's the best way to know if you're getting better. Thank you so much for watching another episode of A Lifted Thought. I'm Chris, aka Scar, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.